Howdy y'all, welcome to Cooking with Mo and Deb.
Hi everybody.
We are cooking again tonight and we've got a seafood dish for you.
You're gonna love it.
What we're gonna do.
So Deb, have you ever been to Joe's Crab Shack?
I have. I've been to one in, I think it was Destin, Florida.
Okay.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay, tell me a story.
Josh, my oldest son, was 2 or 3. And at Joe's Crab Shack, he got to stand on the table while they sang happy birthday. We used to go to Florida always in the summertime for his birthday. So this little guy stood on the table with, they made him like a little cake, like a little cake is what he had on. That's what it seems like. It might have been a bib. But he doesn't dance. He doesn't to this day dance. But he stood up there and danced for his birthday at Joe's Crab Shack.
What good memories.
Yeah.
Well, we ate recently at Joe's Crab Shack in Sevierville, Tennessee, which is in the Smoky Mountains. If you have been there, you may have been to Joe's Crab Shack. But they are famous for their crab cakes.
And I love crab cakes.
And they're also famous for those bibs they give each one of you to wear. And they say things on them, and sometimes they're ugly. Like, I got crabs at Joe's Crab Shack. You know, I got the crabs, you know, all the ugly things that they can come up with. And it's really funny, but it's kind of ugly. But anyway, so I found this recipe online. It's a copycat recipe of Joe's Crab Shack crab cakes. And we are going to make that for y'all tonight. It's a very simple recipe. All you do is mix all the stuff together in a bowl, and then you make them into patties and you fry them up. So the first thing we're going to start with is it 2 pounds?
2 pounds of crab meat. 2
pounds of crab meat. Now, in our grocery stores here, we only have the imitation. I do not see any real crab meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this into our mixing bowl. And then I'm going to use my hand mixer, Deb.
Okay.
Deb said
I already got your... Oh, you're using those. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It don't matter. I mean,
it don't matter to me either.
looking for these. I'm one step ahead of her.
You are always one step ahead. So anyway, Deb said she would probably mix this up by hand, but I thought, well, since these are big chunks, I'm gonna get this.
You want to go ahead and do it now?
I'm gonna mix these down right now.
You remember how we did a Tuesday tip and showed you how you can shred your chicken? Well, shred your crab also.
Isn't it a crabby? So we're really making crabby patties, y'all. SpongeBob. Proud.
Yes, Krabby Patties. The candy Krabby Patties my kids always love too.
Oh yeah. I never did like them.
I don't eat them, but they loved them.
Deb, I'm going to just break some of these up.
Looks like you got a lot of them.
It did, but I don't want the big chunks.
No, in these you really don't need big chunks. You're right.
Yes, my hands are clean. Don't worry, my hands are clean.
I'm not worried.
We've been washing dishes. They are so clean. They're probably, what's that word?
Sanitized? Shriveled up. That too, yeah.
Okay, so that's a little better.
Yeah, it did.
Huge
shred them up a lot.
Chunks. Do y'all like crab meat?
I have never tried actual crab legs, you know, at the store. I've never done that.
In a restaurant?
But in crab cakes, I eat that a lot. But
okay.
I've not ever actually
now,
had crab legs.
My brother-in-law always does well, don't always. He used to always do us a crab bowl. And it was so good. Yes. He would get a big case of crab legs and bowl them. Oh, it was so good.
I've done a shrimp bowl. I've never done a crab bowl.
Okay, so now all we're gonna do, y'all, is put in the ingredients. So we got
2/3 cup of mayonnaise.
Deb's favorite, mayonnaise.
Ruined it.
We've got 5 egg yolks. Just the yolks. Yolks only.
Then there's 2 teaspoons of lemon juice.
Going in. Lemon juice is always good with seafood.
With seafood, yes, definitely. All right. And then we have 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. You want to do this one?
2 tablespoons?
2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce.
All right. I'm excited. If these are as good as Joe's Crab Shack.
So have you had them there then?
Yeah, they were good. Okay.
Okay, now we want 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard.
Dijon. Okay.
There's 1. And
I'm happy too.
there's 2.
Here, I'm gonna have to scrape that out.
You do that. And then we've got, I'll get another teaspoon because we want to do 2 teaspoons of pepper, black pepper. So let's get another, this one is a 1/2 teaspoon. So
Okay.
we'll do
4 of those.
1/2. There's 1.
That's a lot of pepper. That's a
1/2.
lot of pepper, y'all.
There's 2.
Okay. See what it's looking like?
Okay.
Just mixing it all together.
Now we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And then next is your blackening seasoning, which we don't
Okay.
have, so.
We didn't have blackened seasoning. Tony Cashers makes a blackened, but all I had was the regular Creole. So we are going to just use the regular Creole. How much do we need of
1/4
that?
teaspoon.
That's just what this is. I don't see why we couldn't add a little more.
I'll go for it. We might want to do that with the next one too.
What is
1/4 teaspoon of your red pepper flakes.
Mm-hmm.
Crushed red pepper.
I was out, so I remember that I had some from the pizza place.
So hang on to them when you don't eat them at the pizza place.
That's right.
Okay.
There
And then we've got 1/2 cup of
Parsley.
chopped parsley.
And this is just the parsley flakes. That's a lot of parsley going in.
And the last ingredient is 2.5 cups of breadcrumbs.
All right. Going
There you
in.
go. Now what are you gonna stir that with?
All right, look at
Or you
this.
gonna mix it?
Can you imagine stirring that with a spoon? No.
We're
I'm
going to it
use
with the
my
mixer. A mixer does come in handy.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to mix this up. It's looking really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to patty it out and we're going to get our skillet ready.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be right back to show you the pattying out of these crab cakes.
Okay, you guys, Deb and I are gloving up. You know what that means. We've got to do something messy. So we've got our, I said we had our eye on, but now we have our eye on and our oil getting hot. We're just using canola oil because I was running low on my avocado oil.
So how big do you want these to be?
Not that big, about half that size.
Half that size?
Yeah. I'm thinking. Okay, and
Like
then,
this?
yes, like that. And then we're gonna coat them in flour. Let's get over here. Oops. Oh, hello.
Howdy.
Y'all, we're having technical difficulties.
Frequently that happens.
Well, I'm gonna have to break down and buy a new light stand. Okay, there we go. Maybe. We'll see.
So we're just making small
smashing 'em out.
Krabby Patties. And we're gonna not roll them, we're just gonna kind of dip them in some flour. And this is all while our oil is heating on the stove, right?
Yes, while our oil is heating. And they stick together pretty good, I
They
think.
do, the mixture does stick together,
We thought it was gonna be a little dry.
but it's not.
It's not.
I've never didn't realize that it was dipped in flour, so that's
I didn't either.
a little unusual. I've never actually made them, so.
Me
I've
either.
ate them, but I've never
I've
made
never made
them.
them either. This is my first time. Now we have made salmon patties,
Yes, we did do that one time.
which I
right.
mean, it's not a whole lot different than that, is it?
I don't think so. Different,
A few more
seafood,
ingredients. Yeah. Different seafood, different part of the ocean.
But I know they're gonna be yummy.
I can smell it, and they are gonna be yummy.
Yeah. Do you put cocktail sauce with yours, or?
I do like cocktail sauce. I hope I have some.
I usually get the cocktail sauce. What's the or tartar sauce? I don't need tartar sauce.
Of course you don't. You know why?
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a lot of mayonnaise in them tartar sauce things.
Mayonnaise and mayonnaise in there. Yeah, so I like both. I like tartar sauce, and I like, ooh, that's a baby one.
Is Red Lobster still open? Do they still have?
As far as I
I
know.
haven't been to Red Lobster in forever then.
We need to go at some point.
I'd love to. I haven't.
We go sometimes on Sunday after church. Yeah. It's
I don't even know if they're still around.
They are. But you know, didn't they go bankrupt or something?
That's
like
what
that?
I was asking. I wasn't sure if something had happened
They're
to
still
them.
here in Chattanooga. Or there in Chattanooga, not here in Trenton. We ain't got no Red Lobster. We
need
ain't
to
got
go to
no
Florida,
Texas Roadhouse. We ain't got no Logan's. We ain't got no Walmart. We ain't got no nothing.
Nothing. But we need to go to Florida so we can have some real seafood.
It's true. True.
This is going to make $1 billion.
I know it. Y'all, it is going to
Krabby
make
Patties.
$1 billion. And I know y'all don't want to stand here and watch us while we do it, so we will be right back.
Them babies are frying up. Frying up.
They are frying up. I'm putting them in the hot oil.
I'm still pattying out Krabby Patties.
Y'all, this recipe makes a gazillion. A gazillion. Let me see if I can get this camera up where we can actually see what's going on. There we go.
All right, there we go. We got some in the pan and a few more to go in after those are finished. They just cook until golden brown. So you fry them for a few minutes. You're going to flip them over and finish them frying on the other side.
I'm going to use my fancy new spatula from the Old Country Kitchenware store. Flatten this out. They smell yummy, y'all. So we're going to fry them a few minutes on each side until they're good and golden brown. And then we will be right back to take them up and do a little taste test. I know they're going to be good. Okay, guys, our Joe's Crab Shack Copycat Krabby Patties are done.
Ready to come out of the pan.
They are. We're ready to put them. I've got a paper towel lined dish over here. Come here, you.
It's swimming away.
It is. You know what?
Trying
I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, that's much better. Look at that, y'all. They fried up pretty good. I'm gonna take them off the heat. Because we don't want them to be too brown. We want them to be just right.
They look pretty good.
They do look good. I'll turn that over.
You think that one right there should put more on that side?
Okay.
A little bit?
Yeah, let's put him in the middle.
Yeah. They're looking yummy, and we even got us some cocktail sauce to eat with them.
Mm-hmm. I was telling Deb how to make cocktail sauce.
I
Have
didn't
you
know.
ever made your own?
I never have, and all it is, what?
Horseradish and ketchup.
I did not know that,
Mm-hmm.
but I do love me some good cocktail sauce.
Me too. Okay, guys, we've got all of these left to fry up here. So we're going to let these cool off, and then we're going to come right back and do a taste test.
Yum-o, look at that. Almost lost them.
Deb, after all that trouble.
I know, after all that work, that would have been bad.
Okay, now we're going to do the most fun part of our job.
The
We're
eating
gonna
part.
taste them.
I want that one.
Okay, you pick one out. And then,
Looks like it'll be crunchy.
here y'all.
And I want to dip in cocktail sauce.
Okay. I'm just gonna get some cocktail sauce in here.
I love them.
I do too.
Joe's, you did great on the Krabby Patties, man.
Yep. So Copycat from Joe's Crab Shack.
Yummy. You gotta give this a try, guys.
Good recipe.
Yes.
It's a keeper.